You can hear me doing something? Oh boy. I'm uh I'm hoping I got everything right for you guys. I'm just getting the last little bits put together here. I had to move everything into the bike portion. So hello everybody. Let's go over here and I'll let you guys see what's going on. Go like boom, like that. Okay. Can you folks see me? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on here. Oh. Transition. We'll go to the live. A little bit of a lag. Oh boy, there it is. Okay, I got it on the computer. Can't see me yet. You will soon. You will see my ugly mug soon. There is an incredible lag here. There we are. All right. You guys should be able to see me now, right? Can you see me now? Can you see me now? And I had to put your comments up on a big screen so I could read them, because I'm old and blind, and I got a big light blinding in my face. But yeah, hey, thanks for showing up, guys. Thanks for being here. Who do we got? We got Hillquest, ADV Red Bikes, Owen, MyDV360, Mike's here, Glenn's here. Who else is here? Hillquest, I already mentioned you, I believe. But yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. This is it. Welcome to the back half of the Critter Den. Normally, this is full of motorcycles. The other motorcycles I had to move outside so that I had room for Lucy and I to do our thing here. Normally I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 motorcycles in here. 9 motorcycles in a 12 by 12 space. Whee! Anyways, yes. Oh, Kevin's here. Hey, Kevin, how's it going? Things are dropping. I'd like you all to pay attention to the Critter Den's garage door of awesomeness. You can probably zoom in on your screens or something, but yeah, quite the awesome little sticker collection I got going on there. If you guys haven't sent me your stickers, anybody who's in the chat, send them to me. I'd love to put them up there. You guys all deserve a space on the garage door of awesomeness. Trying out the DJI mic here, and did it fall down? No, it's still there. No, it's gonna fall off. Trying this out, and I don't know if it's working or not, so hopefully it sounds okay. Summer's here. Hi, Summer. Everybody's here. Oh, Kate's here too. Cool. Well, yeah, okay. This is it. Hi. So I tried to get a shot that showed more of the bike, but like I mentioned, I just don't have the space. The thing for tonight's live stream is moto camping and our moto camping kit. As you know, the 4 of us with Owen as a silent, so 5. We all are doing our regular scheduled monthly live streams. And I guess one could say that Corey started this whole thing on the topic of moto camping by doing his first live stream as a moto camp cooking meal. Then Ian got onto his live and started talking about his kit. Then Matt got on his live and showed you his, and now I'm going to show you mine. Not like that. That joke played out better in my head when I redid this. I should never rehearse anything. But is Critter, is that the Mic Mini? Yes, it is. It is the DJI 2. Not the Mini, the new Mini. It's the 2, the second edition. How is the sound? Is it okay, guys? Am I peaking too high, or is it okay? Can you hear me? Am I muffled? Ian says I'm not on the mic. My gain is jumping like I am. Maybe I'm not. Oh well. Da, 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 da. It's gonna show it says, oh boy. Um, let me see. Not on the mic, but the audio's okay. Okay, well, fine. Forget it. I'm not gonna worry about it then. If it's okay. Sorry if I have to keep looking down at the screen, guys. Summer up every road is. I thought it was on there. I am behind by about 14 stickers that need to go up there. Scarlet Ibis is up there. Yeah, up every road should be on there. Beards, bikes, Figment. But it's not. Sorry, Summer. It will go up there. Honest. It will. But yeah. Sounds okay. You look legit. Thought that might clip on you. Oh. Okay. It's good. It's good. Okay. Good. Thanks, guys. All right. So without further ado, let's pull up my pants and we'll get into it. Y'all know and love Lucy. Well, I do, anyways. I love her. And this was pretty much the exact pack out I had for last year's Oregon trip. Typically my pack outs, they're going to be the same, whether I'm going for a weekend or going for multi-days, a couple of weeks kind of thing. The only thing that will vary will be my clothing. If I'm going for more than a weekend, then obviously I'm going to pack a little bit more clothing. I'm going to be a little bit more prepared for extreme cold, extreme wet, extreme heat. So I'll kind of keep that in mind, even though, you know, you can look as far ahead in the forecast as you want and make your best judgment. But we all know as motorcycle riders, we can cover a lot of ground in a short period of time, and the weather can change on us like that. So I do like to be prepared. As most of you know, there's kind of two basic trains of thought when it comes to moto camping. There's the minimalist, and then there's the overpacker. And I think I tend to fall more in the middle, I think, if you will. I try to, I've really cut down my kit in the last 5 years. Try to cut down as much as I can, but I also don't want to give up on comfort. I like to enjoy my time at camp when I am motorcycle camping. There's the ride to camp or camp to ride. Again, I'm not one or the other. I'm kind of in the middle. So I find that with my loadout now, I can pretty much ride the bike wherever and however I want. I don't notice all the weight. Obviously you feel the weight, but it doesn't hinder me to, as to where I want to go. If I still want to climb up a goat trail, I'm still going to climb up a goat trail. But yeah, that's about it. Anything going on here? Okay. Sorry, Summer. I get the sticker up there, I promise. So yes, here she is. The tank bag. You'll notice I have all Giant Loop gear. I am a Giant Loop ambassador. If you guys didn't know that, you know it now. And Critter 20 gets you 20% off and also helps out the channel. Shameless plug. Oh, I hate doing that. But we'll start with the tank bag. And in the tank bag, I just basically, the tank bag's my charging station. I've got a video done on it. It's been revised since that video, but this is where I'll charge all the batteries for the camera. It's also where I will keep my cell phone while I'm traveling. It's also where I keep my drone. So I keep the drone in its own case in here. I don't use the included pod for the tank bag. That's supposed to keep it 100% waterproof, and I have been in torrential downpours. Ian can attest to this, and everything in there stayed completely dry. So this is, for lack of a better term, this is my electronics, all electronics right there, done there. And I know Matt had someone ask him a question where he stores all his gear and everything, so that's why I wanted to include that. Also in my hydration pack, the tripod that I'm using now actually folds down small enough that goes into here, and I'm running the Insta360 system with the quick release clips. It has quick release on it, and I can just take the camera and go click, click, tripod's done, and I'm ready to catch action, flyby action, like super quick. So it's nice that it's contained. I like to, again, try and pack as small as I possibly can, but also have the things that I need. I don't necessarily want to be going without. I'll also keep my power bars and, road snacks, things like that in here, as well as water. I keep, this is 2 liters, so I keep 2 liters of water in here. And if I don't drink all of this on the trail, then this becomes cooking, cleaning, that kind of stuff. Also have this was a gift. This was awesome. Reflective all over the place. And I'm running the old Garmin InReach, the one with the topo maps on it, though. I like that one because if and when I ever do get off the bike and go hiking, I can navigate off of that and not have to rely on the satellite capabilities of the iPhone, even though it's getting better all the time. Hey, Jonas is here. How's it going? Get down here and look at the screen again. I obviously didn't make it large enough for me to see. But anyways, I do run the pannier pockets, and on my right hand side is where I will keep my bushcraft knife with flint, super sharp. It's a Maracniv, Swedish brand. Very, very, very cool. Very good. And I also keep the old bear spray in here. Now, if I am camping, it's funny because when I go camping on the island, even though we have a lot of bears and stuff, I don't throw this onto my hip right away. I did with one wild camp. I just had a feeling. I was camping Riverside, and I just had a feeling, and I don't know. It was one of the first things I threw on my hip, but it comes with a holster. It just goes on the hip, and my riding pants have like a Velcro loop that I can just go, and then it's on, and away I go. When I'm riding the interior of BC, I have this on all the time when I stop. But oddly enough, I don't know, maybe because Vancouver Island's home and I just feel really comfortable here. But bear spray I carry all the time. That's always on there. On the other pannier pocket on this side, I carry bug spray. So I got bear spray and then bug spray because mosquitoes suck. And I also have a few, my tire irons are in there as well. So that takes care of the front of the bike. There's not a lot of weight right there. Not really going to affect the handling at all, that kind of stuff. Now, back in the day when I was running, I run the Giant Loop Round the Worlds now. Yes, they're big bags, but I like these because when they are packed, they're not stuffed to the brims. I still have tons of room. So when I roll into a town just before camp, I will go grocery shopping, and I've got room in my bags to fire my groceries. They're also so big that I keep everything I need on the side of the bike. There's nothing on the top, even though there's some bags here. That's just to show this I used to carry all the time, the Klamath, and I would have my tire changing kit and my ouch pouch in here. I no longer need that. That's gone. This, on my tour last year, I had my laptop and a book and I think a puffy coat in here. Yeah, a puffy coat to protect the laptop. Because my plan was I was going to be gone for so long, I would do some editing on the road while I was, just sitting around camp or whatever. Oh, I carried a battery bank in here as well for everything and my SD cards. But I never ended up using it. I took it off all the time and I never used it. So that's kind of not included. This is my pack out, my camp right here. So it's 2 Round the Worlds and then the tank bag. And that's it. That's everything I need right there to survive off the bike. What have we got? ADV Red Bikes. Have I ever encountered a bear on my travels? Unfortunately, I mean, I've seen one a bunch of years back, but a lot of the riding that I've been doing lately on the island with the Mixed Nuts gang. Carl and I like to sweep. Carl is either in back or I am in back, and I don't know why. I prefer to sweep, mainly because when I'm riding, I'm always stopping to film something, and if I'm in front, I feel like I potentially ruining the people behind me their day or something. It's just it's one of those things. It's a weird thing. Um, but I was out on a solo ride once. Oh, actually, I'd seen two now, because I'm remembering Dirty Destinations and Rico. No, Shoestring ADV. I always get their two channels mixed up. Shoestring ADV, Rico and we went riding and we came across a bear. So that was number two. So the whole point of the story, blah, 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 blah. I lost my train of thought. A little scatterbrained. It's been a hell week, guys. Sorry. But coming across bears, because I'm sweep, Summer and Kevin see, I think they're at 25 bears this year or something, or last year, or 50 bears, something phenomenal, just mind blowing. But because I'm always in the back, by the time I get to where everybody else is, the bear is already scurried off into the bush. So my version of seeing a bear is like this. That's what I get to see. People ahead of me pointing off into the bush. But the two times that I did see, one time I was completely solo, and I was on a Forest Service road just in behind an IMO. I came ripping around a corner, and the bear was just sitting right in the middle of the road. So it was a quick stop. He looked at me, I looked at it, and then off into the bush he went. The time with Rick there, Shoestring ADV, we were up in Bowser, and we are going down this trail, deactivated for quite some time, quite overgrown, and the bear jumped out in front of us, probably 15 or 20 feet away, and started booking it down the trail in front of us. We both stopped, and the bear, a few dozen strides, stopped as well. Then I did the rev and the honk to try and scurry it along, because Rick and I were at the end of this trail. It was supposed to be a river, and we wanted to go see it. And the bear took a couple of steps and then stopped, and then rev again, and then the bear just didn't do anything. He just stood there or sat there and stared at us, didn't move or didn't do anything. So that was our cue for Rick and I to okay, you can have this one, bear, we'll leave. So we turned around and left. So that was two bear encounters. That's awesome. Ian Bear outside at Mitchell. That's cool. So 32 bears it was. Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys are catching up on the chats there. If there's any really standoutish questions there and I don't catch them, maybe my mods can shoot me a message or something. But yeah. Okay. Where were we? Back to the bike. Woohoo! Okay. Let's start on this side. So around the world. In the back pouch, back here, this is now where I keep my tire changing kit. So we've got the Oak and Iron cordless pump in here. This thing I got on one of those, what is it? I don't know, the crowdfunding things or whatever, right? I just have it in a GoPro box right now, just to keep it safe. But let me just see. This is God's honest truth right now. I'm gonna see. I have not charged this thing in a year. I'm gonna turn it on. I wonder if it even turns. Holy crap! Okay, I have not charged this thing in a year, and look at that. It still has 3 bars. Not charged it in a year. Still has 3 bars. I inflated both motorcycle tires at the beginning of the season. They had gone low. And I inflated my RV tires because they went low. So that's pretty cool. And you can charge devices off of this, and it has a light. So yeah, wow, that's that's surprising. That is surprising. Simple USB charge. I forget how long it takes to charge, but yeah, that's pretty impressive. Still 3 bars. I thought for sure it'd be dead. So yeah, anyways, that's my tire changing kit. I mean, it's a little bit big, a little bit bulky. but I think I just proved that it's worth it. It's just, wow, holds a charge forever. And then I have a tube in here as well, so I carry a tube. I carry one front tube because you can always put the front tube in the rear in a pinch. So one tube, and then you saw the tire irons were up in here, up in that front pouch. And that just takes place in this pocket. Now, when that was in this rear pocket of this, I still had room. I could have put more stuff in there. The front pocket of these round the worlds, I'll pop one of these off and I'll show you the pockets if you're not familiar. Once it's empty, but in the front pocket I keep my cactus canteen. So here's another. Which one is this? This one's the 3.8 liters. So I'll carry 3.8 liters of water right there and in my cactus canteen, and this will do all of my washing, all of my cooking when I'm at camp. Refill my hydration pack if I'm empty. One of the things I like to have, even though I do prefer to camp alongside water, that's my preferred, especially a river. I love camping beside the rivers. But again, I do like to be prepared, and I like to make sure I have more than enough water, because water is life. You need it. Then we get into the inside. Now I do try to compartmentalize too. So I do have my tool roll here, so that's got some weight to it. So I keep all of my kind of lighter stuff to offset here. There's nothing on this side. I have an aftermarket pipe that weighs next to nothing. So the heavier kitchen goes on this side. So I have shelter and comfort here, and then I have kitchen over here, kitchen and fire, pardon me, over here. In here. Now, I didn't, I will preface all this by saying I just threw everything in here. I didn't pack it nicely again, like I would if I was on a real trip. And that's funny. I'm getting sidetracked here. You see a lot of people doing their moto camping. They're like, oh, packing up is the worst freaking thing. Oh, I hate packing up. Setting up's okay, but packing up. I'm kind of the opposite, because I kind of really, I enjoy waking up in the morning after camp, having a nice cup of coffee, and I enjoy packing the bike. It's like a personal challenge of mine every morning to try and pack it tighter and condense it and smaller and make more room. And plus, packing the bike to me is kind of signaling I'm going someplace new. So I really do enjoy the packing up aspect of camp. I also really enjoy setting up camp. I just love it. I love camping. It's all fun. More Moscow on the East Coast, eh? That's interesting. Yeah, so coffee. Gotta have coffee. That's just Tim Hortons Winter Blend. It's just what I happened to grab one day. Let me see. We've got my camp chair. I was rocking a different one, but that exploded. This is the click chair. It's the one I've had for eons now. This is their very first model that came out. Again, on one of those GoFundMe thing, or not GoFundMe, Kickstarter. That's the word I'm looking for. So again, found on Kickstarter. I was one of the first in, and this is the original. They've improved this thing since. I keep bugging them about sending me a new one, but they don't, and I'm too cheap to buy a new one. So anyways, there's that chair there. The other one I had, it exploded quite embarrassingly in front of a French girl visiting our campground, and there's nothing that screams embarrassment more than when you're trying to act all cool and your chair breaks underneath you, and then you just feel like a stupid fat ass. But yeah, I reached out to them, and apparently a replacement is coming, so we'll see what happens with that. So chair. No more comments. Good. Okay. And then we get into fire. I'm a big fan of Bigfoot Bushcraft. You can see their logos down here. I've been a big fan of theirs even before they were supporting me. Now the logos you see down below of all the supporters, they're not sponsors. It's my way of giving a thanks to them for supporting me in what I do. As you know, in 22, life took a turn for me, and I sort of reevaluated my riding and what riding was about. and now I ride for Men's Mental Health, as does Ian. And the companies that you see below stepped up like crazy with gifts and support. Their support of what I've been doing and been trying to do has just been monumental. So that's why they're down there. And then Heads Up Guys, please check out Heads Up Guys. Give them a donation if you want to help out. They are now the world's largest online resource for men's mental health, and it's just super proud to help be supporting those guys. But back to the fire plugs. Got into these even way before that, and have been a huge fan of these ever since. Even when I go camping with the family in the RV, I don't grab the matches, I don't grab the lighter. Even when I'm lighting my jet boil, I use the fire steel to light the jet boil. I don't use its striker. The thing breaks all the time anyways. But yeah, it's just fun to start a fire with a fire plug in and fire steel. So that's in there. So there's my fire starter. I'll keep that. Yeah, I can talk about this. Another thing, this I don't use hardly ever, to be honest. But the only reason why I carry this is for my own paranoia, my own peace of mind, my own, I don't know what you would call it, but forest fires are a very real thing. 99% of the time when I'm camping, wild camping, I will find an established camp spot, one that already has an established fire ring, and use that. On the off chance, the 2% time that I do full on wild camp, no one has ever been there before, I'll use this, and this is the Bigfoot Bushcraft Solo Pack stove. Comes with the grill, right? I think you guys have seen commercials for this. I'm sure most of you have. But basically, she's just a portable fire pit, right? So boom, little fire pit, and it comes with a tray that it sits on the ground. The reason for this, and the reason why it makes me feel better using this, is there's things called underground fires where you actually will catch the roots on fire. The roots will smolder. You may not be aware. You may have doused that fires till you're blue in the face and thought you were completely good, but that root underground could still be burning. And just by having a metal base to this campfire, it just makes me feel so much better knowing that I can roll out of that beautiful forest knowing that I didn't kill it. I didn't start the fire if a fire starts. So kind of like a mental peace of mind piece of kit, I guess, that I carry. And like I say, I never ever use it because I'm always camping in an established wild campsite with an established ring. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. And what else do we got? Oh, and then we start getting into the kitchen stuff. Here's my knife set. The Santoku knife set by GSI Outdoors. Great piece of kit. Cutting board, which I don't believe is in here. No, the cutting board is in there. So I got the cutting board in there, and cutting board. I've got my French press for the jet boil. Comes with 3 knives. These knives are very sharp and still very sharp. And then I just have my jet boil fork and spoon. Super compact. That the folding cutting board's very handy because you don't have to have a cutting board. It'll fold up to twice the size. So that's super handy. I love to cook when I'm camping as well. The freeze-dried meals are great, and Happy Yak makes a really great product. Matt will scream till he's blue in the face about what's it called, the Squeaky Buell or something. I forget what it's called, but that brand that he likes, I don't know what it is. But they're great in a pinch, and they work really well for those guys that are just camping to ride. So just a real quick stop, flash in some water, get some calories in you, get a good night's sleep, and start riding again. Myself, part of the fun is And it's one of the reasons why I came up with the cook-off challenge at Get Lost Find Yourself, was because one of the kicks that I get when I'm moto camping is I'll stop in the little towns, and if they don't have a grocery store, then I'll stop at the gas station or a food mart or something small, and I'll just wander up and down the aisles and I'll see what I can buy, and then I will try and get creative and create something that night at camp. I mean, but that's just me. I love cooking. I love camping. I love cooking, and you know, it's all part of my thing, right? To each their own. Everybody's different. What else do we got in here? Oh, I just picked this up. This is like a little spice hanger, so I'm gonna get some little containers and be able to hold some spices on there. That's one thing I haven't really sourced out very well yet is proper spice storage. Because not only do I like to cook good food. I like to cook tasty food. I believe in seasoning and sauces and, you know, yum 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 stuff like that. And I had gross pizza for dinner. I'm starting to get hungry. Then we'll have fuel for the stove in there, and then the old Jetboil. Now the Jetboil, I have the stove attachment for it as well, or the pot attachment, so you can, you know, put a pot on top of the burner and not use this. You know, honestly, this is just my glorified coffee maker, really. I boil the water, put the coffee in there, use the French press attachment, and it's my coffee maker. I rarely cook in that thing. Pardon me. I carry the extra big Cactus Canteen. Not that I, again, never used, but just being mindful of water and how important water is. I guess that's why I threw it in the kit, but you know, I probably won't take it this year. I don't think I need it. I think I source out enough water as it is. And what else is down here? It's dark over here. Got a dishcloth. This one's got scrubby on one side and soft on the other. Very cool, and dries super fast. This is another GSI Outdoors. I'm not sure, but I think GSI might be a Canadian one. I'm not sure. What do we got here? You make soup and rice in your Jetboil. Yeah. I see lots of people doing that. Yeah, Lance, that's right. Okay, reaching down. Oh, okay. Then we got something that I keep packing and I never ever use. So this is a pot kit. It's got a pot, 2 pots, and a bowl and a cup. I've never used this, so I need to right now. I'm gonna put it up on the shelf, and it will never go back in my kit again. I never use it ever, so I don't know why I'm packing it around. This is the camp kit that I use right here. So again, GSI Outdoors. We can open her up, and it comes with a frying pan right there. Comes with a lid that you can put on your frying pan. Boom, boom, like that. It came with 4 cups. These little cups or slash hot food bowls. They got like a neoprene around the outside so you don't burn your hands, and it keeps your coffee warm. Again, don't really use it because what I do use, I didn't put it in there. What I do use is I like to use Ride to Food's mug here because I just like Get Lost Go Ride, and it's just one of those aluminum mugs, and I like to hang it on the back of my bags as I'm cruising down. Yes, it gets dirty. I'll wash it out before I drink in it, but it just kind of, for me, it kind of gives me that mental image, that throwback of the old West and the cowboys going across the plains, and you'd always see their dishes hanging off the saddlebags and stuff. So I don't know, kind of a goofy little thing I do, but yeah. But yeah, then there's the handle for there. It comes with a pot, and the pouch that it comes in, the bag that it comes in, this is your dishwashing bag, so it's completely waterproof. And you wash all your dishes here and dry it out, and you're good to go. Then inside here, I have another bag of just miscellaneous tinder. Just in case I ever ran out of fire plug. I've got some extra tinder in here, just cotton balls, and there's some waterproof matches in there. Basically just a backup. Again, following that always being prepared kind of thing. And I do like how things stack into each other and just sort of condense. Now, this is the stove that I use mostly when I'm trying to cook things that need a regulated flame. I have no idea who made this. I have no idea where I got it. I'm 100% positive it's just a cheapy Amazon find. But man, does it work good. You can simmer really, really, really well on this. So you can get really low temps on that. And it's not very big. And the fact that it fits right back into my pots and pans and everything is perfect, right? And that's that. And is that, oh, and then I am missing, I have a life straw in here. This one's never been used, so it's still safe. There was a comment on Matt's live stream that I never really thought about it, but it makes complete sense. Once you do use these, never let them freeze, because when they freeze, they'll expand and crack, and then they will be useless. Even though you think you're filtering your water, like it may not show any damage on the outside, the filter on the inside will crack, and you'll just be sucking back all those parasites and all the nasty cooties and everything. So yeah, if you ever get them wet, don't let them freeze. I have not used this though, it's still brand new, just sitting there. But again, just kind of being prepared. Or paranoid, however you want to look at it. And then I got my little hatchet, a little Gerber hatchet. She's super tiny, but it's not the size of the axe that counts, right? Or matters. It's how you use it. But yeah, it's nice and sharp. I keep it sharp. It's got enough weight on it that I can actually split lumber with it. I've wrapped my knuckles a couple times. I will be honest. I've wrapped my knuckles a couple times. But yeah, no, it's got some good weight. Nice and flat here for hammering tent stakes if you need to. 9 times out of 10, I've been lucky that I just use the boot and step on the tent peg and push it in. One thing I like is it has a little hidden knife in here. This thing is like crazy sharp. I hardly ever use that. But yeah, that thing is dangerously sharp. But I like that it hides in there, and you know, another little knife. Knives are fun. Yeah, we'll put that there. And again, if I wanted to, and you know, a little sheath, and I could put it on my hip if I wanted. That kind of thing. And that's it for that one. So, so here's the around the worlds, right? For those that don't know. Just quickly do it up like that. So, yeah, it's big. It's big, but I have all that stuff in there, and I still had room, need be, should I want to. I could put a whole bunch of groceries in there, or I don't know, another 6-pack of beer if I wanted for a camp, whatever. These are the 2 side pockets I was telling you about, and this is the water one. Great piece of kit. I've been really happy with it. I was super stoked to use it last year. It really came in. I was loving the Moto Treks up until then. But what I was finding with the Moto Treks is, even with the Moto Treks fully stacked, I was taking the larger, this one, I was still taking the larger bag, the Tillamook, and still having to put that over top. So I was still getting, you know, quite a bit of high weight, high weight, and just more stuff. Again, like I say, with these ones, everything's down nice and low. The weight's nice and low, right down, and just handles great. What do we got going on here? Yes, that's my Tinder date. You're right, Ian. It's a magician's bag. I know, stuff just keeps coming and coming, right, Corey? And I don't even have, like I said, I don't even have these things stuffed up. So we got this one. This one's kind of in camera, but I have tons more room in here. Okay, so let's go here first. Here on this side, on this waterproof side, is now where I keep my ouch pouch. So the ouch pouch is in here. I have all of my first aid and stuff in here. Pretty much basically just a really basic kit. Like, I'm not going to be doing open heart surgery out there. It's enough to stop the bleeding until help a ride stop the bleeding, and and stop the movement until help arrives. Basically all I'm really hit the camera. Basically all I'm really qualified to do. So yeah, that's that. Oh, the front of this one on this side I leave open, and the reason being is I don't have this packed in the right order. I'll try and pull it out in the right order. Is because normally what I always put on top, the last thing to pack and first thing to take out is my extra fly, my extra rain fly. So again, I just threw it in there. It wasn't packed nicely. Don't judge me. And I kept all the lines attached to. I'm horrible. I'm just bad. So there's the extra rain fly. For as long as I can remember, ever since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, I have been camping with a second fly. Always, 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 always. Maybe it's because of growing up living in a rainforest and it is always raining. It's just something I do. And I will always pack this last on top, or if it is wet, that's why I keep the front pouch open. The front pouch has 2 drain holes in it, and I'll just stuff it in there while I ride to my next destination. And it's pretty much dry by the time I get there. If it's super, super, super soaked, I'll just drape it over the top, cinch it down with some rock straps here and let it dry out by the time I get to the next camp. But yeah, and the reason why I put it on top is because I'll survey the land where I'm going to put my tent, and I'll typically hang the second fly first. And the thought process behind that is if I can establish shelter with the fly, someplace to set up my tent, then that means in a torrential downpour, I have shelter, I have a dry spot to take my tent down. And it's happened before. I've been caught in a super rain. It flies up there, and I'm packing away a dry tent, a dry ground sheet, a dry sleeping bag, dry clothes. Everything's dry except for the rain fly. So it's something I encourage everyone to do. Having a second fly also, not just for the rain, but you're in a super hot, arid freaking desert or whatever, you can just drape it over one side of the bike, peg it out far to its length with a rock or cactus or whatever. You can get underneath that tarp and give yourself some shade. Just a huge, most important piece of kit. Well, one of the most important pieces of kit right there. Second fly. 25 liters, 45 liters. Thank you, Ian, for putting in the details. Yeah, I forgot about that. Then we have what I do use the waterproof liner from the tank bag is just my hygiene stuff. So toilet paper and beard stuff and deodorant and shampoo, toothbrush, toothpaste, mouthwash, the fun stuff, the stuff to keep me kind of human. There. Then we have the Q-Core Deluxe sleeping mat. So that's in there. And the one thing I didn't, that's why. I don't have my Big Agnes sleeping bag in here. It is the one that, compresses down to about this big as well. And once I have it in the compression sack, I have it hanging up in my closet right now, because down bags, you want to let them hang in the off season. Otherwise, they'll remember that compressed thing and your down will never, fluff up again. But, I'm sure you've seen it in other people's videos before. This is the bag, or the mat. Inflates. This is the large one, and then the Big Agnes sleeping bag basically just has a bottom fitted sheet that goes around the mattress, and I can use the bag, unzip the bag completely, use it like a blanket, or zip it right up and have it completely over my head like a mummy bag and get completely enclosed. I am, hate to say it, going to be 56 this year, and I've been camping all my life, and I have not had as good a sleep system as this pad and that bag combined. I always stayed away from down because it was so expensive, and you always heard the horror stories about it and everything, and it's too hot or blah blah blah. But honestly, some of my best sleeps have been had with this pad and that bag. Yeah, and big shout out to Moto Camp Nerd for helping me get these, because I am Canadian. He doesn't ship to Canada, so we made arrangements for a pickup, and I'm super stoked to have them. Then we have, I don't look a day over 45. Thanks, Owen. You're my new bestie. Just an extra little bag, just a bag. And in here, I just have extra rock straps and extra paracord. Because I am a master in the art of tarp foo, I do like to have a lot of cordage to set up my tarps, and again, like I said, I just have a lot of fun setting up camp. So I'll set up, you know, my tarps in a clothesline or whatever. I just like to tie knots and do stuff. I rarely sit still at camp. Then we have the table. So this is the SV, I guess. Just an Amazon find, $20. Super great. You know, cheap. It fits in the bag horizontally, which is great. You know, much like everyone else's you've seen, just does the thing, folds over, boom, boom. Super strong when it's up. And aluminum, everything's aluminum except for these little top things. They're plastic, but it's all aluminum. And what I like is I end up using it as a footrest when I'm sitting in my camp chair. So it holds my big feet and the weight of my big feet and everything. And it's just nice to have if you are someplace that doesn't have a picnic table or anything like that. Just it's nice to be able to get your cooking sort of up at your knee level when you're sitting down and cooking rather than in the ground. Last year was the first year I had the table, and it's one of those items. Yes, it's a total non-necessity, but it's one of those things that go towards the comfort. So yeah, they just make life at camp that much more better, that much more comfortable. I'll keep things like extra riding gloves in here, and then we got another set of poles, and again, a cheapy set of aluminum poles, super strong. I was very happy with these. If you saw Matt's live and he was talking about the cheapy poles that he bought that bent, these ones did not in the same wind, but they're all sectioned, so I can do one piece or I can do 4 pieces, 5 pieces tall. There's enough here to do 2 7-foot poles, but I usually end up doing, say, a 5-foot and a couple of 2-foots, and end up having the tarp on an angle, right? Yeah, so that's for the tarps. Again, and with them being aluminum, like, oh, I got a hole in the bag. Your new bag. They weigh next to nothing, right? And the fact that they fit horizontally in the bags, perfect. Primo. So there's that. Then what else we got? Oh, and then we got home. Here we go. So the Tiger Wall UL2. Again, like I mentioned, been camping all of my life in all kinds of tents, even back in the day with the old stinky canvas tents. And when I first got this one, when I first got this one, I was a little bit concerned because it is so lightweight and the material feels so delicate and frail. But I have camped the crap out of this tent so far, and nothing has gone wrong with it. It is tough as nails. And the thing that I really like is it's so small. Like in this, I have the poles, the one pole system type thing, the stakes, the footprint, and the tent. Everything's right there, and it's not much bigger than a freaking work thermos. So, and it's super light, super light. In hindsight, I do personally wish that I had gotten the UL3, just to have a little bit more room. I tend to wander a bit when I sleep, so once you get the large mat in there, and then your bags and your helmet and your riding gear, your boots, there's not a lot of room for you to roll around. So I am constantly laying on top of my stuff, I think. So the UL3 would have been cool, but you know, I got this one now. It is a great tent. I can't knock it. It is it's pretty awesome, and wow, okay, that's it. that's what I take camping. Now What we didn't see, like I said, was food. And sometimes I will take, not sometimes, but I will take 3, sometimes 4 freeze drieds just in case. You just never know. But I like to leave the room to pick up the food. As I said, I like to go shopping and go grocery shopping and just make a meal an adventure in itself. And then the clothing, but the clothing was on top. I do have room on both sides to put clothing. I think what I'll do this year is I will take the Rogue, that small dry bag that I had on top, which I put here. And I think what I'll do is I'll just, use some rock straps and I'll strap her down to the back like this. And if it just has clothing in there, then it's really not going to be much because, for clothing, what will I take? A couple pairs of shirts. I get those Costco pants that will be either pants or shorts. You just zip off the legs. So multi-purpose. One item servicing 2 needs. And a couple of shirts, a pair of socks. I'm going to get into the darn tough sock game. And that way you can wear the same pair of socks for, multiple days in a row without them stinking. So I'm going to give that a go. And when it comes to underwear, honestly, underwear is so cheap, guys. When I'm on tour and going around, that last time I was 21 days, when I'm out of underwear, I just stop at Walmart and I pick up a 5-pack of underwear. 5-pack underwear, you got 5 more days without laundry. When the underwear gets gross, you just toss them in the garbage. I know take that for what that is. It's not environmental or whatever, or it's wasteful. But I want to be able to ride and not do laundry. So I pretty much, I don't know. I haven't really, maybe I get kind of stinky after my tours thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know. But I have washed t-shirts before and just hung them up on the line to dry. I swim in my underwear, so maybe that's a way to wash it. But last year I ran out of underwear. I just went and bought more at Walmart and called it good. What do we got here? Yes, BC Adventure Rider. I think I just, he's asked how I pack food and do I shop daily? Yes, I shop daily. I will pack non-perishables in there. Things like maybe instant rice, my spices, coffee. Big fan of wraps while I'm camping. So I'll have like those big flat tortilla shells in there, whatever they're called. Are they tortillas? I don't know. Flatbread. Anyways, I'll have those in there, and I like using those because it doesn't matter what I'm cooking, whether it's pasta or a steak or some seafood concoction type thing. If you use those, you don't need a plate, so you can go right out of the pot into that thing, roll it up, and eat it, and you're good to go. So yeah, I love cooking, but I don't like cleaning. So anything I can save on the cleaning. Tall Man's here. Hey Matt, how's it going? We're all done. So that's it. Well, I actually made it almost an hour. Holy smokes, that's pretty good. Cool. Okay, well, hit me up with any questions there, guys. See, we dropped a bunch of viewers, so that's okay. I can sit down here. You guys can see my head a little bit. Oh, I got to go like this. Here we go. Oh, hi. Nope, that's the wrong button. How's that? There. Oh, we'll go like that. Oh, did I just break another chair? I was just commenting about this, how great this chair was. I gotta stop breaking chairs. I think I broke it. Guys. Oh no, I just didn't clip it. Oh, it's missing its pin. Oh, it's missing its locking pin. That sucks. Okay, I gotta buy a new camp chair for this camp season. Suggestions, guys? What are your suggestions? Oh, I'm just grabbing onto something here. Something new for this year. The Flextail mini pump, micro mini pump. I'm gonna give that a go for inflating my bag and everything. So, well, see how that goes. All right. Yes, the click, Matt. That's right, the click. The click, the OG, the original, one of the original. You weren't here for that story, but I got this one on their Kickstarter campaign when they first came out. So this is like one of the, this is series 1, edition 1. Yeah. What do you guys say we do a quick giveaway? What do you think? Giveaway, guys? Yes? No? Maybe so? I can give away some stuff if you want. Thank you guys for sticking around and hanging out, all 19 of you. That's great. You know what's mind-blowing, guys? Absolutely mind-blowing. Broke 30,000 subs. Like, holy freaking crap, man. Matt, how long have I had it? 6 years? It's got to be at least 6 years, Matt. If not 7. Yeah, I've been doing this YouTube thing like 7 years, and I got it pretty much right away, Matt. So yeah, this thing's got to be 7 years. 7 years. Yeah. Dave, yeah, it says 19 on my thing. I don't know what it says for you guys. And this one says 12, so. All right. Let's see all who's here. We had I had our buddy Travis contact me today, and unfortunately him and his gal will not be making Gliffy this year, and he's gone and said he's given me permission to put those 2 tickets back into the pool, but what he wants to do is have them as sponsored tickets. So there's 2 tickets that are going to be sponsored by Explore Adventure Moto, but looks like you guys are all ticket holders. But yeah, no, that's it's a little bit sad news, because I was looking forward to Travis's triumphant return to northern Vancouver Island, so that he could prove to the island that it didn't break him. But yeah, maybe next year. Maybe next year. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's right, Matt. It was about 7 years or something like that. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna crack one. I'm done. Here we go. Like I said, it has been a week, guys. It has been a week. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yes, Dave. Kate is here. You guys are both here. That's great. Okay, giveaway. We're just going to do a sticker pack, though. Okay? You guys want a sticker pack? Here we go. Is that going to work? Giveaway started. Did it go up? There we go. Okay, mint full of stickers are up. You guys know the drill. Can't even talk. I'm gonna drop this down so you guys aren't looking at my top of my head a little bit there while I do that. So enter up, talk amongst yourselves. Oh, hey, Kitty's here. When did Kitty? Did I see Kitty? Oh yeah, she's here. When did you get here, Kitty? I'm gonna drop that down. It's nice to see all the familiar faces. I love this community and all the support that everybody gets from everyone. Oh, I broke my chair. Oh, this is so annoying, guys. Can I tell you? Can I tell you how annoying it is? All right. I never owned a KLR, but I do love their luggage. There we go. That's better. How's that? All right. Oh, Parallel Camper's in here too. Cool. Hey, Parallel. Oops. What else we got? There we go. Matt, you're right. Yeah. So he's saying solid testament to these chairs, the click chairs, absolutely. Because I don't just use my click chair for camping. Um, I've been using it all the time in the backyard for my backyard fires. Like we've got a fire pit in the backyard, and I love to have fires back there and just hang out. And that's my go-to chair for pretty much everything. So granted, I did have the Campster last year, but that's a full 6 years of hard use. And because I got in at the Kickstarter, I got it at their entry price, so I think it worked out to be friggin' $10 a year or something for that chair. So yeah, should be great. Really good. I owe you 2 chairs from Gliffy. I didn't break 2 chairs. I broke my chair at Gliffy. I didn't break any of your chairs. I don't remember that. It must have been some other guy. All right, let me see here. Here we go. Where the heck did it go? Oh my gosh. Did it stop already? No. This one should be going. Do 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 do. Yep. This is pretty much how my week's been going. Oh my god. Okay. Where does it say the active ones, you guys? Show me. Thank you. Okay. All right, guys, let's close the entries for that cool sticker pack. And we will pick a winner. Hey, Cade's Cam won. All right, Cade. Shoot me an email or we're friends on Instagram. You can DM me if you want. Just need your address, mailing address, and I will send you a cool old pack of stickers. There'll be at least 2 in there. I can guarantee that. Maybe even 3. Okay. Oh, I gotta complete that. There we go. All right, guys. Okay. What's let's talk. What's going on, guys? Hit me some questions. Hit me with your best shot. No, I'm not going to start singing. Not yet. That's right, Cade, the T-Dub twin. The hole. See how I censored myself there? So yeah, that's my kit, my camping kit in a nutshell. That's what I take. That's what you'll find on the bike. Did I answer the useless gear thing? I don't think anybody asked me that one. Valkyrie, one item I would never go camping without. Honestly, the rain fly. Because it's shelter. Yeah, I would. I mean, back in the cruiser days, guys, when I was riding the cruiser and stuff and camping, I was that guy that had the sleeping bag rolled up in a tarp and then put on the handlebars and just sleeping beside the bike. That was me. Granted, we always ate at restaurants. We never cooked, but we just pulled over on the side of the road and slept on the side of the road and draped the tarp over the bike and off to the side and put your sleeping bag beside the bike and slept beside the bike. That was me. So yeah, the one item that I never camp without is my tarp. Absolutely, my second fly. Always. When I was growing up, it was called a tarp. Now it's called a fly. So I got to get with the times, right?
My fly. I that's like, oh, never mind. Yeah, Jonas, you gotta love that Lucy's in the frame. Better than staring at my brown leather chair there and stuff. So, um, I've started. I got getting things set up today. I got semi motivated because I know I've mentioned before. I don't know if you guys have heard, but I've mentioned before that during the winter months, this critter den just becomes the family catch all for freaking everything. Drives me absolutely insane. And then after Gliffy, things just got stupid busy. So I have all the Gliffy stuff in there. I've got all the Gliffy mini stuff in there. I've got all the this year's raffle prizes and then like I mentioned 9 bikes. And so anyways, I got a little bit motivated and started getting things kind of organized just before the show. So yeah, I'm gonna rework all of this and rework the studio because I like Jonas, you're right, I like having the bike in the shot for these live streams, rather than sitting in like a living room or a studio. um, the studio kind of thing that I had was nice when I have guests on and stuff. I think that's kind of cool, but yeah. Owen Lush, you absolutely do, brother. Because you are now a Harley Davidson owner, you have to start sleeping beside your bike with a tarp. You absolutely do. It is the way. It is the way. BC Adventure Rider, am I staying longer after Touratech this year? Unfortunately, no. Um, you know, this year, this week is a testament how this year is going. The current project I'm on is just a disaster. It's one problem after another, and I'm just constantly solving problems or fixing mistakes from this previous renovator in 2015. Everything that he did, and it is just going on and on and on and on. And I'm honestly going to be at this house a better part of the year. So my plans for this year of you know doing an extended giant loop, an extended Touratech, cruise around BC interior and having some fun in there. All of that has gone to shite, and it's basically going to be hitting GL, hitting Touratech, turning around, coming right back, and getting right back to work. And then getting ready for the big year in September. I think this year, unfortunately, is going to be another one of those years where not a lot of riding is going to happen. It's depressing as hell to actually say that out loud. But it's the nature of the beast. It took a huge toll to get me to where I'm at right now with the YouTubes, the 30K. It took a huge toll to get Gliffy to where it's at right now. I have burnt up all of my savings. I have burnt up everything. So it really is time to kind of get back to work, if you will. It's not the work that I want to do. In fact, after being in the construction industry for almost 40 years, I'm done. I am so done with it. I am so done. And then, Lance, you can probably resonate with this a bit. Just the lack of even Jonas, you can talk about this too, or get this as well. The lack of quality craftsmanship that's out there nowadays, and the amount of stuff that we're fixing, and it's just, I don't know. You got me going in a different direction there. I will not talk about work anymore. But yeah. So short and sweet. Yep, short and sweet. Rick was here. Hey, Rick, see you soon. Gotta fly, he says. Awesome. Do 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 do. What do we got going on here? I'm just reading some of the comments. Sorry for the thing there. But yeah, Chris May, there's a name I don't recognize. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I don't have a draw going on, guys. Do you guys want another draw? Okay, let's do another draw. Let's give away a Critter Moto t-shirt this time, okay? Boom! Exclamation point Moto to win. And when you do win this, you just head on to the website crittermoto.com. Head to the shop, and pretty much any t-shirt that you like in the shop, let me know size and your address, and I will send that off to you. Cheers. There we go. Oh, Tons of Bees is in here too. How you doing? Just noticing your name now. Cool. Cool. And channel members, everybody gets one entry when you do exclamation point Moto. Channel members actually get an extra 3 entries. They get 3 entries for every time they enter. So there is a benefit to becoming a channel member if you are so inclined. That would be great. Help me out a little bit. Maybe I can hang up the pouch one day, put the hammer away one day. But yeah, what do we got here? 13:19. It looks like pretty much everybody's in. I can end this thing right now. Thanks for jumping in there, guys. That's awesome. I'll give it maybe 5 more seconds, and away we go. Dual Sport Duffer. There's a name I've not known or not seen before. How you doing? Good to see you here. What percentage of Van Isle do I think I've explored? Nowhere near as much as Summer and Kevin up every road. They have seen almost everything, and they still haven't seen it all. Honestly, a percentage of Vancouver Island that I've explored, gosh, Vancouver Island is so freaking huge, dude. Geez. Summer, Kevin, would I be fair to say that I've only seen maybe 5%? They could chime in on that. But I really haven't seen a lot of Vancouver. There is so much to see. And I don't know if you follow the channel or if you've been around for a while, Dual Sport Duffer, but one of my things is I rarely pay attention to where I'm going, and I rarely pay attention. I never know where I am, basically. I'm getting better. I'm starting to get to know landmarks and stuff. But yeah. Very little of Vancouver Island have I seen. I don't know if Summer and Kevin are still in here. They may have popped out. Okay, let's close these entries, and I will get to that. Closing entries. And the winner is Critter Moto t-shirt. Boom. Dave's Lens. Way to go, Dave. You are the winner. Again, you can email me or direct message me on the old Insta and take a look at the whatever shirt you like, and away we go. I'll get that out to you. No problem. Okay, so Dual Sport Duffer. There's your answer. So Kevin says they may have seen 5%. I've probably seen 1%. Kevin and Summer are at 60,000 kilometers, whatever that is in miles. I'm not sure where you're from there, Duffer. But they've done 60,000 kilometers, and all of it on Vancouver Island. And Kevin's saying that he's only seen 5%. So that gives you an idea of just how much there is to say. Oh, you're at 70,000 kilometers now. Look out. Okay. Crazy. Yes, Vancouver Island is dual sport. It's a dual sport mecca, but please don't come here. Tall Man had a question about when did the last time I lubed my chain. Geez, I think when I got it put on. I don't know. I rarely lube my chain. I am horrible for chain maintenance. Absolutely horrible. In fact, I've gotten really bad at washing the bike too. I haven't washed her since I used to come back after every ride and wash her and go over all the bolts and everything, and I don't know, the last couple of years it's just been like I just leave her dirty because she looks cool that way. But yeah. Oh, I don't like to talk about using lube. Well, no, I don't need lube when it's a pencil. You don't need a lube. Come on. Jonas, when are we coming up for some Recca rides? Recon rides. I'm not sure myself. Yeah, frig, dude. I don't know. I don't know. So, in case you guys didn't know, I'm sure most of you that are in the chat and viewing already know about the Gliffy Minis. There's still tickets available for those, by the way. Don't know why they're not selling as quickly as they should. Could be because of the weather. Could be because there's still snow in the passes to be able to get to Vancouver Island. But for those that don't know, the Gliffy Mini is essentially the same thing as the year end, just scaled down. It's 1 full day of riding, 2 full days of camping. The Gliffy Minis will be held. You'll be camping at the Living Forest Campground, which is a stone's throw from the ferry terminal as soon as you get into Nanaimo, or an hour and a half's ride if you get in from Victoria. Living Forest is one of our sponsors and supporters, so they're giving us basically a little corner of their campground where we'll all be able to hang out. We'll get together. Bold Night Restaurant is another one of our supporters, sponsors. They'll be feeding us on arrival night. So we will arrive on Friday, set up tent, and then we will all go for a meet and greet down to the Bold Night Restaurant, which is a 15-minute walk away. Living Forest Campground really is a little gem. It's right in the city center, but it's still forested in a campground. It's really cool. But yeah, so Friday night you'll have your choice of either steak and potato or a Bold Night burger, which I highly recommend. Still the best burger I have ever had in my life, or a chicken souvlaki dinner. And we'll just do a quick meet and greet. Then Saturday we get up and we go riding. Summer and Kevin have plotted out over 190 kilometers of trail, Forest Service roads with vistas and rivers and things like that for us to go see. During that ride, we will be meeting up at a campfire for a nice campfire hot dog lunch. Then after the riding all day, we head back down to all the attendees are they can go to A&W or Kentucky Fried Chicken or whatever. There's all kinds of places around where you can grab some dinner or you can cook at the campground. Then after you guys have fed yourselves, you come back and we do a quick little presentation that has been developed by Heads Up Guys. And the first presentation that we'll be putting on is How Do I Help? And it's basically just more of a guide, providing you with some tools on, your best friend's struggling. What are some things that you can do to try and encourage him or bring him forward to start talking? How do you open up that door? How do you start to give the support, that kind of stuff? So, pretty important little course, I think. And so our first one is April 11th. The weekend of April 11th. I'm going to check that right now. Yes, April 11, 12, and 13. You can get tickets for that on the Get Lost Find Yourself website. On the first event that you'll see as you scroll down. And the second one is May 2nd through 4, which is going to be the same format. Thank you, Ian, for putting that up there. So yeah, I'm sure everybody in the chat here has already heard about it and heard the spiel and know all about it. You can read more about the details about everything we're going to do. The rough itineraries on the website already. You just go to the event and just start reading more about it. Just start going through, and you'll see everything that's going on. And it should be a lot of fun. I mean, we're gonna have some great riding. The riding is like, don't get deterred that we're in Nanaimo, because to get to riding is only a half hour. And I should mention that Mosaic Forest Products, Mosaic, who basically owns the central part of Vancouver Island, they've come on board and they're partners now, and they've granted us access to the route that we want, and they're fully on board to support us and everything. So, I mean, that's great. So, yeah, hopefully some more people come, and word gets out, and hopefully these things just get bigger and bigger. I have big plans of the minis becoming an educational component. They won't always be mental health focused education components. I do have in my back pocket a off-road motorcycle instructor. I do have a first aid instructor. I do have a nutritionalist. I have a couple other pretty keen people that really want to help and instruct some courses. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully we can get those running, maybe even more throughout the summer months as well. Again, we're just don't want to get too big too fast and spread ourselves too thin. So just testing our feet here and seeing how this goes. And yeah, that's it. Chris May, how often are the minis held? I don't know if you heard. I mean, there's a delay, so you probably already did hear me say this, but we have April 11 through 13 and May 2nd through 4 for this year. And depending on how these things go, maybe more next year. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Dewey's here. Dewey, how's it going? Still down in South America. Right on. Oh, Spaztech is here too? Holy smokes. Where are all these people coming from? This is awesome. Bunch of different names. That's great. I love it. Jonas, thank you for that comment. It's a lot of work, but it's a work of passion, so it doesn't feel like work, right? And oh, I got to answer that text because my daughter just texted me and said, "Hey, I think you forgot to turn off the oven." Yeah, I did. Oops. I wonder if you guys will be able to see that on the camera. So, my daughter made up some homemade chocolate chip cookie dough, and she's trying to learn how to bake. And her first batch went pretty good. She had a little bit left over, and I suggested, well, let's just make one big massive cookie out of it. And yeah, I forgot to turn the oven off. So try and get the glare out. Yeah, that's one big massive chocolate chip cookie. Oops. Good thing I didn't burn down the house. Like I said, guys, it's been one of those weeks. Oh my gosh. All you can do is laugh. Oh. Yeah, whoops. Riding to Panama in January, then flying to Bogota? Cool. That's awesome. Do. What's this? Oh, I'm just catching up on some price submission and barrier to entry for someone who could. Oh, well, that's awesome. Thank you, Owen, and thank you, Tall Man, for you guys. They both just jumped up, and so there's 2 sponsored tickets to the Gliffy Minis. If price of admission is a barrier, I mean that's great of you guys. Thanks. That's really awesome. Awesome. BC Adventure Rider 2. Wow, guys. Okay, come on. This is great. Yeah, no, that's wow. Yeah, taken aback, guys. Thanks. Thank you. Really taken aback by that. Yeah, lost of words for that generosity. I think yeah. How do you guys want me to do that? Do giveaways or social media posts, or like how I don't know. Shoot me a message, and we'll figure out how we do that. Yeah. I'm taken aback. I'm taken aback. Just kind of I'm thinking here. That's great. Guys, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, because I mean, let's face it, money's tight for everybody, and um, admission fees could very well keep people away. So yeah, you guys rock. You guys rock big time. Cheers. Lance, I like that idea. Here we are. We're brainstorming right here, doing video shorts about why they want to sponsor the minis. Absolutely. Okay. So there you go. You three are sponsoring tickets. You three are now tasked to create your own video shorts and put it out there and get your tickets given away to someone. Perfect. That's great. Yes, kitty, this community is fantastic. It's incredible. Yep. Yep. And Small Man Moto, yes, there's plenty of cooking fails with this critter. Plenty. But plenty of successes too, because I all my life, pardon me, I've never been one to. I hate baking because baking is so restrictive and you have to follow recipes. I've never been one to follow recipes. I cook from the palate of my mouth. I cook with taste and smell. So there's lots of fails, but lots of successes. Dewey, any other ways that you can help if not sponsoring? Honestly, the biggest way to help is just spreading the word. Spreading the word about Gliffy, about the foundation, about what we're trying to do, and more importantly, even more importantly than the foundation and what we're doing is just spreading the word of mental health in general. Just spreading the word about how important mental health is, and you gotta have it. You have to have a good one. You have to, just spreading the word, dude. Really. Dave's going to bed. Okay, good night, Dave. Have a good sleep. You see, Dave's only about this big, so he can only stay up till 10. What time is it? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Actually, it's past Dave's bedtime. So Dave needs to go to sleepies now. I am so looking forward to taking that guy down to Giant Loop. He does not know what he's in for traveling with me. Oh my gosh, he's in for, yeah. He is, yeah. Right, Ian? Okay. Oh, did I have... No. Yeah, I got to complete that. I didn't have one running. That's good. All right. Oh, no, he stayed long enough to hear all that? Oh, no, Dave, I was just kidding. I'm really fun to travel with. You have nothing to worry about. Honest, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about here. You'll be fine. You'll be safe. You'll be safe, little boy. Oh, that was weird. All of a sudden, Dave is like, #cancel trip. Dave is going to come back traumatized. Yeah, who all is going to Tour Tech? I know Tall Man is. Tall Man's doing a presentation there, guys. So we all have to make sure we go and support him and watch his presentation. He's doing 2. That's great. Yeah, if anybody is in where's the cusp? The Shuswap area, I think, BC. I don't know, Central BC. I'll be at the Horizons Unlimited doing a presentation there for Heads Up Guys and Gliffy. I'll be one of the presenters there. So come on up if you want to. Come on up and hang out up there. That's the Horizons Unlimited Can West. You can get some tickets for that and come hang out. The more familiar faces I see in the audience, the better I'll be. It is one thing to talk in front of a computer, a whole completely different thing to talk in front of people. Yeah. So that's it. Sturgis, brother. Highway 6 east of Vernon. Oh, that's right. It's in it's more southern BC, isn't it? Lance. The cusp. I always keep thinking it's up further. The Horizons Unlimited is July. Oh, I gotta pull it up. I still have to work on my presentation for that. That has got me stressed out. That is the July 10 through 13, guys, for the Horizons Unlimited Can West. If you want to come to Canada Land and hang out in southeast of Vernon, that would be cool. What else we got? The Sturgis JC rating would be a B for brother. Verticals limit. What are you talking about, tall man? Am I not enunciating correctly? Or are you just being silly? Oh, he's just being silly. Tall man's being silly now. Dewey, you said you caught a Don't you mean a sturgeon on the Columbia River? Dewey, you guys. JC negative. Owen. Yep. Oh, and you're going to have fun at Sturgis, brother. Yeah, brother. Just make sure you get extra tassels on those chaps. Oh, and I'd be excited. I'd admit it. If I was going, I'd admit I was excited because, I mean, it is Sturgis. I mean, come on. It's one of the oldest and longest running motorcycle rallies around. So all Harley kidding aside, I mean, there was a time when I was young and dumb and wanted to go too, but no, I'm kidding. I'm bugging you again. But no, it would be cool. I think it'd be cool to go down and just to experience it. Oh, but and Farkling the Harley, you're gonna need like 18 mortgages to Farkle the Harley because everything that has Harley written on it, there's the Harley tax, right? So yes, tall man, Nacusp. That is what it's called, Nacusp BC. Supposed to be some really epic riding there. So I don't think I've been there before, but like you guys know, pardon me, I never know where I am. So maybe I have been. I don't know. Oh, and yes, about the same as the BMW. That's right. Yeah. BMW tax and the Harley tax. That's right. Lance, it's spectacular. Okay, good to hear. Good to hear. Looking forward to that. And being in July, I mean, it'll be the just before the super heat of summer, so it should be really nice weather. Should be great. Yeah, tall man. See, only 9 hours away. You could do that. You could do that. And it's all in Canadian funds, so your American dollar would go way further, dude. It would like, we'd be like paying you to come. Cost you guys next to nothing. You're gonna see ZZ Top. Are they? No, they're not still playing, are they? Are they still playing? Didn't one of them die? I thought one of the Beard brothers died, but yeah, should be something else. Should be something else. I had my days of that kind of motorcycle rally when I used to go to the summer stomp and up in where the heck was that? Where's my poster? Anyways, there was a big biker rally and the same thing, bands, but it wasn't. It was always cover bands. So like instead of ZZ Top, it would have been Plea Top or a ZZ Top cover band or whatever. They had a Metallica cover band. They had an AC/DC cover band, Black Sabbath cover band. All the old classics. But yeah, lots of shirtless dudes with big hairy nipples and tattoos everywhere, tight pants, and Dayton's, the shit kickers, and lots of girls scantily clad, hanging off of anything they could hang off of, and some fisticuffs, some fighting, some rolling around in the dirt, lots of booze, lots and lots and lots of booze. Yeah, just completely a complete night and day difference to what like an adventure bike gathering is like. Yeah, just it was those are pretty wild days. They were pretty wild days. So let's just say that. All right, Owen, you're gonna fit right in, brother. Throw down. And no, wait, hold on a second, Owen. I gotta correct you there. That is not your wife. That is your old lady. Okay? When you're on the Harleys, that's your old lady. Don't be calling her your wife. You'll be getting smacked with a chain for sure. ZZ Topper is still 2/3 alive. I thought one of them died. Yeah. But no, Owen, it should be kind of cool. The biggest thing I liked about those kind of shows were the custom bike builds. Seeing all the talent with building the custom cruisers and choppers and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. that's right, Owen. Yes, yeah. You don't call your wife your old lady to her face or when she's around. In fact, when she's around, you kind of just pretend she's not there, and then when she turns her back, then you say to the other brothers, "Yo, brother, my old lady, brother." Then they go, brother, right? So, but never when she's within earshot. Trust me. Banjo cover band at Gliffy. There you go, Ian. Now we're talking. Ding, 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 ding. That would be good. Oh, Owen, I could teach you so much. Let me teach you the ways of the leather-clad road warrior. Yeah, that's right. April Fool's how-to video. Tallman, that's a good one. That's a good one. I could finally get Lucy out, even though Lucy's not a Harley, but she fits right in. Sorry, Candy. Oh my gosh. I'm getting them mixed up. Get Candy out. All right, kids. What do you think? What do we got here? An hour 43. We did pretty good. We can sit and chat for a little while, or I can give away another set of stickers, or we can call her a night. Pull out Candy. I can't pull out Candy. She's outside right now. I had to pull her out of here to get room to do this in here. Yeah, Lucy will be mad. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry, girl. She's gonna dump me next time we go riding. She's gonna go like, oh, really, really, oh, and I'm gonna fall off and I'm gonna hurt something for sure. Cruisers with Critter gets tons of views. Quite possibly. Sorry, Lance, you don't have cable? I don't know if I can be your entertainment for the next forever until you fall asleep, though. I'm just not that interesting. Chris May, do sell them. You can check out the shop page at crittermoto.com. All of the stickers, t-shirts, merch, it's all there on the shop page. You can check that out. I will do a sticker draw right now, and maybe you'll win a pack. Alrighty, we got that going on. Now I lost that page. I gotta find that page again. Exclamation point Moto to enter for the draw. How did I get that page last time? Here. That's how I did it. There we go. All right. And once again, when you become a channel member, it wouldn't necessarily happen for tonight's draw, but when you do become a channel member, you will get 4 tickets for every entry. Because channel members get an extra 3 tickets per draw, giving them 4 entries every time. So it does pay to become a channel member, especially when I'm giving away cool things like Gliffy mini tickets or Gliffy 2025 tickets or giant loop swag or Cardo stuff or hippo hands or Moto Camp Nerd gift certificates. So yeah, it could pay to be a channel member. And it helps me out a ton, and I appreciate the support. You get 4 tickets as soon as you sign up. Okay, well, there you go. You heard it from Tall Man himself. He would know more than I do. He's been doing this much longer than I have. So, yeah, if you become a channel member, bam, there you go. And when you're a channel member, you get your name plastered at the end of my videos. So people get to know that you are a channel member. It's just kind of fun stuff. All about support, supporting one another and supporting each other. And there you go. Thank you, Lance. Lance just gifted 20 memberships. Where did all these people come from? All of a sudden, all these names are in here. Holy smokes, what happened? Dirt Cheney, Glance Solo Vlog, Neckar, Tom Barrero, Mike, Jeffrey Westfall. Hey, Jeff. I haven't seen your name in a while. Hope you're doing good. Sideways Stan, Rodano. All right. Look at all you guys. Valkyrie, they're lurkers. Well, they were just they're not necessarily lurkers. They were just sitting back and watching the show. Now they had something to comment about. So that's good. All right. So we got a sticker pack going on right now. So exclamation point Moto to enter if you haven't already. And what we'll do, to be fair, because we just found out the details about Instant 4 entries, is once I close this draw, I will do another draw right away, and then all you new channel members can jump in there and claim your extra entries. So let's close entries on this one right now. Closing entries for this sticker pack. Boom. Right there. And we're going to pick a winner for this one. And our winner this time is Kitty. You got yourself a sticker pack. So you can either email me or we talk on Instagram. You can DM me on Instagram. And I do believe I still have your address. I will send you out a mitt full of stickers. That'll be fun. And we're going to complete this one. All right. Okay, all you new channel members, are you ready? Exclamation point Moto as soon as I start this next sticker pack giveaway. And it should be started now. We'll see if it comes up. Waiting. There it is. Boom. Okay. Exclamation point Moto for a sticker pack, mitt full of stickers. You'll get stickers that include mine, sponsors, Get Lost stickers, Up Every Road stickers, Motorcycle Pancakes, just a whole bunch. You'll get a whack of stickers. There you are. See, Chris May, there's 4 entries. Apple Valley Mint, 4 entries. Thank you so much, Lance, for gifting that channel membership. These folks are very, very appreciative, I'm sure. They're going to get one of them is going to get some pretty sweet stickers. Because, I mean, who doesn't love stickers? Sticker wall. And for those of you that don't win stickers, if you ever want to do a sticker swap, shoot me a message on Instagram, a direct message on Instagram, and I'll gladly swap stickers with you for sure, because I would love to have that garage door and that garage door full of stickers one day. I think that would be awesome. Kitty, a whack is definitely a unit of measurement. It's about that. And we got more entries coming in. That's good. Perfect. BC Adventure Rider, I think you... I do have yours. Yours is one of the 10 or 12 that I do have to put back on there still. Because honestly, up until like right now, just before tonight, I couldn't even get in here. I could get in here to get Lucy out. That was it. It was just like full to the rafters, full of stuff. So I have a mitt full of stickers that I need to get on there. But yeah, if you ever want to send some to me, I will gladly include them in my sticker giveaways too, for sure. It's just another way of getting you guys out in front of more people and again, doing that supporting thing. So I'll give you a bunch of stickers in person someday soon. Oh, that'd be awesome, Dewey. That'd be great. I'd love to get some Dewey Ride stickers for sure. Absolutely. Oh, another little message from my daughter. Hang on 1 second. 1 second. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, good. Okay. Don't you just love the modern age where, we don't even talk to our children anymore? They just send you a text message? I don't know. Lance, yes, I do love stuff. I love stickers. Stickers are fun. Jonas, Grand Forks. What are we talking about? 13, 19. All right, we're going to end up in this sticker draw pretty quick here. I'm going to close it. Yeah, Matt, you probably get it because your daughter's the same age as mine. So, yeah. And we're going to close entries in 3, 2, 1. There we go. You can no longer win these stickers. We're going to pick a winner. The winner is Motorcycles and Pancakes. Ian, I don't know your address. So you're going to have to email me with your address, and I will send you a mitt full of stickers. Or I could give you a mitt full of stickers when I see you at the end of May. There, we complete that one. There we go. Right on. All right. Rigged. Yeah, Dewey, that's right. Ian is just that self-centered that he wants to, he wins a sticker pack with his own sticker. And he'll be his favorite sticker in the whole sticker pack. Ian, I'm giving you a hard time. I'm just teasing. Make him collect it. Well, I'll probably see him before he sees me, kitty. Owen. No, we don't live together, Owen. Not yet. He has to become Canadian first. Chris May, collecting personal. That would be great. I'd love to have Ian back here on a live stream. I think our live stream is still probably the longest ever so far. So that was fun. Jonas. Jonas, my leg's right here, buddy. You keep missing. Come on. Jonas, you're a funny guy. Oh, and you're talking about something different. Okay, never mind. This is what happens when you get behind on the chats. Oh, I just closed the wrong window. Oh well. What about StreamYard, tall man? I can do everything you can do on this one. Lives in his closet nook. That's hilarious. All right, guys. Well, what are we at? We're almost at 2 hours. We almost hit the 2 hour mark. That was pretty good. Any further comments on camping gear? Any other questions, comments? Man, that license plate is dirty. You can't even read it. I'm surprised I didn't get pulled over. That's better. Oh! She's a dirty girl. Got to get that back out again. Got to get back out riding. But yeah, any other further... Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, Lance, you don't keep your bike and shirt all... Well, I guess not, being over there. Yeah, that'd be... You guys get more snow than we do. We keep them insured year long around here. Well, at least I do anyways. Yes, absolutely. There is nothing, Lance, nothing quite like the first ride of the season, I tell you. It's heaven on earth. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kevin, where should we ride this weekend? I don't know. I think I may end up working this weekend. Yeah, just asked Summer about that house. So I don't know what's going on. I'm very rapidly falling behind schedule. I had to give up 2 jobs. I had to phone them today and just say it's just not going to happen unless you can wait till September, end of September. So both of them said they would get back to me. So this one job is taking a toll. But riding would be fun. I think it would be good. Oh yeah, that's right, Jonas. Yeah, you busted your ribs. Yeah, man, that takes a while, doesn't it, to heal from that, eh? I knock wood, have not done it. A fellow I worked with years ago did it, and he was out for, I want to say 6 months. But yeah, he fell down a stairwell from the 3rd floor to the 2nd floor, and hit the floor system on his way down to the first floor. So the stairwell and his ribs broke the fall to the first floor. Yeah, really did a number on himself. Jonas, what do you? There's no giveaway going on, Jonas. You need to email me, Jonas, and I'll hook you up with some stickers just because. Yeah, pretty much Humpty Dumpty. That's right. All right, kids. I guess that has been a night. We officially made 2 hours. When I was throwing my stuff on the bike, I thought there is no way I'm going to be able to even talk about this stuff for half an hour. So I'm surprised. I mean, granted, we didn't talk camping gear for the whole time, but yeah, no, that was my camping kit. That's my gear. That's what I take. Thank you all so much for sticking around. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you for all of the support. Thank you all for pushing me past 30,000K. It is still very, very surreal to even say that. But yeah, the support has been tremendous. The support for Gliffy and everything has been tremendous. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. And yeah, I guess that's it. Until next time, let's get out there and ride. I got to get out there and ride. You got to get out there and ride.